Welcome to Tyndall Air Force Base, Florida. We take great pleasure in calling Tyndall home. From our emerald green waters, protected natural resources, sandy white beaches, and public hunting areas, to our mission, we're rich in history and southern hospitality. The Florida Gulf Coast is our backyard, and we're proud to be known as the home of air superiority. We commemorate December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor Day, as our anniversary. On that date, our first troops arrived to attend the U.S. Army Air Force's Gunnery School. Thousands of gunners trained here during World War II and later fought in air battles over Europe, Africa, and the Pacific. The base is named for Lieutenant Frank B. Tyndall, a Florida native. In World War I, he had 4 victories over German flyers and earned the Silver Star for gallantry. Lieutenant Tyndall was killed in the line of duty in 1930. The 325th Fighter Wing is the host unit at Tyndall. Nicknamed the Checker-tailed Clan, its roots can be traced back to the 1940s. Aviator buffs will tell you these warriors were among the best when it came to air combat skill. In 1950, Tyndall was placed under Air Training Command and began training all-weather jet interceptor pilots and air weapons controllers. The weapons controller training continues here today. In July 1957, we transferred to the Air Defense Command, and our mission shifted to that of a weapons center. Tyndall joined Tactical Air Command in 1979 when it assumed air defense responsibilities. Through the years, we've trained pilots and frontline fighters such as the Delta Wing F-106, and starting in 1984, the F-15 Eagle. Tyndall became a component of the 19th Air Force and Air Education and Training Command in July 1993. Geographically, Tyndall is located in Eastern Bay County, about 12 miles from Panama City. Of the 29,000 acres of base real estate, 18,000 acres are maintained in their natural state. In fact, Tyndall's Natural Resources Program is recognized as the best in the Air Force. Thousands of people contribute to our mission accomplishments. Tyndall is the largest single employer in Bay County, providing jobs to more than 7,000 people. Our people attend local schools and worship in local churches. Military and civilian employees make up the largest block of contributors to Bay County charities through our combined federal campaign. Tyndall itself is much like any small suburb in America. We have an on-base community mall with a department store, supermarket, numerous specialty shops, and 2 chapels located on base where multi-denominational services are held. Also located on base property is an elementary school and a college education center where several universities are represented. I've told you about the base and its people. Let's see where they work and take a look at our mission. The 325th Fighter Wing is charged with training pilots to fly the F-15 Eagle, as well as training ground support teams in weapons and aircraft maintenance. The wing is composed of 4 groups: logistics, medical, operations, and support. Our logistics group is tasked with managing a wide variety of financial and logistical support. The contracting squadron, for instance, consummates more than 45,000 contractual agreements a year worth almost $100 million. The transportation squadron manages and provides maintenance for more than 900 vehicles, ranging from fuel trucks and emergency vehicles to a wide range of cars and trucks. The supply squadron maintains 460 organizational accounts, manages over 81,000 line items stored in 36 different warehouse locations, and dispenses an average of 3.6 million gallons of fuel every month. Another component of logistics is the 325th Maintenance Squadron, which handles everything from storing and delivering munitions to repairing sophisticated jet engines and avionics equipment. The 325th Medical Group serves a population of over 31,000 active duty, retired, and family members. We have a 25-bed hospital and 12 outpatient clinics, including full dental care facilities. Many newly renovated buildings provide excellent support services. We have laboratory and radiology capabilities, CAT scan, and the hospital pharmacy. Last year, more than 161,000 patients were seen and 475,000 prescriptions filled. The 325th Operations Group is the only unit in the Air Force tasked with training F-15 pilots in air-to-air combat skills. The flying mission is shared by 3 flying units: the 1st, the 2nd, and the 95th Fighter Squadron. These squadrons conduct initial training for new F-15 pilots, as well as mission qualification training for pilots who transition from other types of aircraft. In Operation Desert Storm, 10 of the 17 Air Force pilots credited with 1 or more enemy aircraft down were trained here at Tyndall. Flying F-15s require a team effort. A staff of nearly 800 maintainers are dedicated to the successful launch and recovery of our aircraft. When your name's painted on the side of an F-15, you tend to treat it very special. Another integral part of the operations group is the 325th Training Squadron, home for the U.S. Air Force's Command and Control Academy. The controller, or weapons director, is an essential partner with the pilot. They're his eyes, guiding him until his own radar can lock on. Tyndall Air Force Base is a true pace setter when it comes to quality of life issues in the Air Force. This area of responsibility rests with the 325th Support Group. Streets, water and sewer, building maintenance, police, fire protection, and recreation. Tyndall is proud of our outstanding facilities. The Berg-Liles Dining Facility, for instance, has been named Best in the Air Force. Modern dormitories provide pleasant accommodations for our single members, and we have homes for more than 1,000. The Sand Dollar Inn is our base lodging unit. These folks manage 900 motel-type rooms for guests, personnel on temporary duty, and arriving or departing military families. The Family Support Center is a huge help to families in time of need. Everyone needs a helping hand now and then, and the FSC staff goes that extra mile to support families with programs such as the Household Lending Service, Air Force Aid, briefings, classes, transition assistance programs, and services geared toward improving the quality of life for military members and their families. In addition to units of the 325th Fighter Wing, Tyndall also has associate units assigned that conduct a variety of programs and services for the Air Force. This is the home of 1st Air Force and continental U.S. NORAD region. Assigned to Air Combat Command, 1st Air Force is a U.S. element to continental U.S. NORAD region. We share our NORAD responsibilities bilaterally with the Canadian forces. Even in peace, the sovereignty of the U.S. airspace remains the mission. Over the next 3 years, the manning will shift from active duty personnel to the Air National Guard, the historic Minuteman. There are 4 units assigned to support the 1st Air Force and continental U.S. NORAD region mission. They are the Southeast Air Defense Sector, 701st Air Defense Squadron, the 702nd Computer Systems Squadron, and Detachment 1 of the 148th Fighter Group from the Minnesota Air National Guard. The Southeast Air Defense Sector is tasked with defending the sovereign airspace of the southeastern United States. Long-range ground radars, aerostat balloons, and the E-3A AWACS aircraft provide air surveillance data for more than 3,000 miles of coastline to the Sector Operations Control Center, or SOC, here at Tyndall. When aircraft entering their area of responsibility cannot be identified by normal means, the SOC may scramble fighter aircraft from one of its several alert fighter bases to intercept and visually identify intruders. One of these Southeast Air Defense Fighter detachments, Detachment 1 of the 148th Fighter Group, Minnesota Air National Guard, stands 24-hour alert at Tyndall in support of a NORAD mission. The 701st Air Defense Squadron's Regional Operations Control Center is also located here. It's the primary command and control node for defense of the continental United States. It collects data of national and sensitive interest from the Northeast Air Defense Sector in New York, the Western Air Defense Sector in Washington State, and the Southeast Sector here. And then in turn passes pertinent information onto NORAD at Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado. An array of computers is necessary to tie these units and their information together for NORAD. The 702nd Computer Systems Squadron is tasked with software development and maintenance for the required computer operations. Another associate unit that calls Tyndall home is the 475th Weapons Evaluation Group, better known as the WEG. Air crews and fighter aircraft from around the globe come to the WEG to take part in the United States Air Force Air-to-Air Weapons Systems Evaluation Program. This program evaluates how well our pilots, missiles, and radar systems perform. To give the pilots a realistic target, a fleet of remote-controlled drones are maintained. These drones are obsolete aircraft that have been converted to fly again. The QF-106, for instance, has gone full circle here at Tyndall. For many years, it was our primary training fighter, but now it's the target for pilots honing their air superiority skills. Subscale drones are also used to supplement the limited number of full-scale drone airframes. Radar images of a subscale drone can be electronically enhanced to closely match that of a full-scale target. Missiles used in this program have the warheads removed and telemetry packages installed to score the effectiveness of the missile shot. And although we try to recover the drones, as you can see, they occasionally do take a direct hit. The WEG also plays host every other year to the Air Force's worldwide air-to-air weapons meet called William Tell. This competition is considered the Super Bowl for air superiority fighters. William Tell features air crews, maintenance people, weapons loaders, and weapons directors from around the world. Another associate unit that calls Tyndall home, this is the Air Force Civil Engineer Support Agency. It supports the Air Force Civil Engineer, implements policy, and sets operational and training standards for the civil engineer units throughout the Air Force, while providing contingency response teams for emergency electrical systems repairs and pavement evaluation. The Environics Directorate of the Armstrong Laboratory, another associate unit, is also located in this complex. The lab's work involves research and development in the areas of environmental compliance, site remediation, and pollution prevention for all Air Force users. Also at Tyndall is Wright Laboratory, which develops equipment for clearing minefields, excavating buried munitions, small protection of aircraft pavements, and rapid restoration of cratered runways. They ensure protection of personnel through the development of high-tech structural materials and advanced technology firefighting equipment for crash rescue operations. Tyndall is also home to Detachment 1, 823rd Red Horse Squadron. Located on 1,000 acres east of the main base, its mission is to certify civil engineer and services personnel on contingency operations in a realistic environment. Through its Silver Flag exercises, the team trains over 6,400 Air Force members annually. A final major associate unit of Tyndall is the NCO Academy. Assigned to the College for Enlisted Professional Military Education at the Air University headquarters, the Academy is where non-commissioned officers hone their professional military education. The Academy graduates almost 800 students each year. As you can see, Tyndall Air Force Base has a job to do, and we're getting it done. We work hard, and we play hard too. With Florida's Gulf Coast breeze at our back, there's fresh and saltwater fishing opportunities, several hunting areas on base, 2 swimming pools, a marina, athletic field, the Tyndall Fitness Center, and our beautiful 18-hole golf course. We're proud to serve America, and we get excited anytime we have a chance to share what we do with folks like you. Once again, welcome to the home of air superiority, Tyndall Air Force Base, Florida.